welcome back to the Slick Talk podcast where we have conversation that needs to be conversed. I am Rodney Griffin Jr., the visionary himself, and I am joined with my guest today, the Slick One.
Oh, please don't do that, man. But it's your boy Travis here, man. Just another person here. Just another person.
A different nigga. That's who's here.
A regular person.
A different person. But so this subject is. I didn't expect for someone to actually come to me about this subject. So this subject we're gonna be talking about Kevin Samuels. With his conversation when it comes to his back and forth with women. So I actually, how about you introduce the subject?
So everybody know who Kevin Samuels is.
It's hard not to know.
Everybody know him, and everybody knows as a man, you know y'all be saying stay in a man's business. Everybody don't stay in his business at all. He all in y'all Kool-Aid, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. But my first thing with Kevin Samuels
he has a barbecue.
Facts. My first thing with Kevin Samuels is though, but it's like when he speak, he never speak for himself. Mm-hmm. He always try to generalize it like this is how all black men feel. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you can only use your experience. Why are you basing your experience? Why are you speaking for the majority of men?
Right. I agree.
So that's really one of my biggest points with him. And he says a lot of off the wall shit. He said a couple of things where I'm like, okay, kind of here and there. I'm like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. But a lot of the shit, I'm just like, dude, this is not even your place to say anything. For example, recently about the bondage shit. Why do you care about where women wear bondage? Now, if I had my say-so, which I don't, your head, your bondage, do what the fuck you want to do. The only two places that I can say you kind of can't wear a bonnet or you should not want to wear a bonnet is like the airport and the DMV.
I'm not mad at the airport because when I heard why women wear bonnets to the airport,
my shorty told me that last night.
The DMV, I understand.
My shorty told me last night, if you have a long flight, since you're gonna be in that shit anyways, wear your bonnet. Yeah. Now, since my shorty told me that, I'm like, I understand.
Plus they want their edges laid when they get out the airport. So I'm like, hey, I understand.
Again, your head.
Now
your
pajamas,
bonnet,
that's too far.
Oh yeah, pajamas, yeah.
That's
you don't
too
take
far.
your sleepwear outside. That's right there.
That's too far.
Men or women, you don't take your sleepwear outside.
Yeah, but this is what I'll say about Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
And this isn't me trying to bash him or put him under the ground. I personally don't care about the guy. Well, don't care much for him. Yeah. I've seen some clips of him here or there. I remember I've seen my dad watching him here and there. I was like, Dad, you a fan of Kevin Samuels? He says, and I agree with him. Somewhat, I agree. I somewhat agree with him. He feels that he agrees with his points. He just doesn't like his delivery.
What? Okay. Have you actually ever heard one of his conversations?
Well, I've seen. I don't remember much, but I have seen his back and forth.
For example, Kevin Samuels' biggest thing is since he's supposed to be some sort of life coach.
Well, I think basically he likes to like the narrative is women don't know what they want.
Yeah, and belittle women. So
well, that's my problem with Kevin.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
Yeah. So one of his biggest things Kevin Samuels always tackle is women wanting men with money. I guess Kevin Samuels got a little success. So I guess if he does have that success, don't know if he does or not. All I know is he wears a Rolex just like I do. So if he does have that little success or whatever, I guess he's speaking from his perspective where he wouldn't want to be with a woman who's not making as much as he's making. And I'm like, okay, makes sense. But you can't fault a woman for saying, I want a six-figure man. But yeah, I don't know any six-figure men, but that's the type of man I would love to be with one day. How can you fault a woman for having their preference? When us as guys, when we walk into a party, the first thing we do is like, damn, she got a fat ass, but I hope I get what Dad want. I don't really want the skinny thing over there. Right. So it's kind of the same thing. How can you be mad about somebody's preference? Well, or how can you tell somebody you're not worth your preference?
Well, well, to play devil's advocate, it's more than just like appearance. It's also like what do you bring to the table?
Okay, but how can I put it? You say it's about what you bring to the table. That is something
Because it's more than just for us. It's like how a girl looks. It's like, yo, can she cook? Can she
Hold on.
No, go ahead.
But you don't know that until you start dating a person.
Right.
You don't know that. So, if a woman from off the gate, let's use lawyers because lawyers generally make over 6 figures.
Let's go.
If a woman says, I'm a self-employed woman, or I'm a mother of 2, whatever the case is, I'm not a lawyer, but I would like to attract a lawyer because lawyers make over 6 figures.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you to tell that woman she can't? Or she's not supposed to be attracted to lawyers because she doesn't make 6 figures or whatever. Or she's not in that lawyer's realm. So with you saying you want to play devil's advocate, what do you bring to the table? You won't know what that person brings to the table until you start actually dating that person. So you got it. So just because that's her preference, let her date people in her field. It's just like when you approach a woman. First and foremost, I need niggas to understand, when you approach a woman, you gotta, for example, you gotta make sure you can afford that woman.
Yes.
Please make sure for
Yes.
example, I could use my dog Turbo's sister. Right now she in Miami, she at the crib. Sandra. Sandra face card is good all in Miami, Florida. When Sandra pops out, what she does very often, she does nothing but a section. And if you ever been in Miami, but sections about, at the cheapest, about like 9,000, 1,200. So if you ever meet Sandra in a section and you get Sandra's number and you're like, let's go to the club, please understand that Sandra is going to be wanting a section.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the life she was living. That's the woman she is.
Right.
So you got to make sure you got section money, my nigga.
Right.
So it's just like with Kevin Samuels, if you're going to use your preference and try to generalize it, you can't do that. You got to do it for yourself.
Right.
So I need him to.
I need him.
I mean, he probably never gonna hear this, and if he does, it's whatever.
If he hear this, sure, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah. So back to Kevin Samuels. I need him to, when he speaks to these women going forward, say, I personally don't like this, but it's not my choice. It is your choice.
Right.
That's how I want him to approach every single woman he talks to, because he's always saying, men don't like lashes. Nigga, I love a beautiful lash.
Oh, of course.
Man,
Well,
go ahead, babe. Bet your eyes at me. Let me see that shit.
Big lashes, like depends how big they are.
But you, again, fam, that is your preference.
Oh yeah, that's
so
perfect.
that's what I need him to say. I don't like big lashes, or
do not come in with those tarantulas.
Oh yeah, or me and my friends, break it down to your group. Me and my friends don't like big lashes. So when he's speaking to these women, he's not belittling them. He's just telling them my preference, and I'm just telling you how if you want to attract a man like me, who shares my same views, this is how you should go about it. Versus trying to generalize it and say men don't like fake asses. I don't give a fuck. I personally don't give a shit.
Oh, that's your preference. I agree. That's your preference.
My shorty just happened to be blessed in all the departments, so.
Well, lucky you, nigga. Lucky you.
See, but I'm highly favored. I ain't gonna lie.
Majority niggas I know.
I'm God's favorite.
Like real asses with stretch marks. Okay.
True.
Either you was big and got small, or you was small and got big. Either way.
But I'm looking at it as though.
Shout out Cat Williams. Never in the history of niggerdom has a nigga ever turned down a fat ass because it had stretch marks on it. Never.
So I'm just saying, I'm sure niggas at the end of the day, well, I can speak only for niggas who are like me, who are like-minded like I am, and my group of friends. I would never tell a woman, men don't like women with fake asses. So if that's how Kevin Samuels feel about it, I need Kevin Samuels to say, him and his group of friends, that's how they see it.
Well, again, I can probably think of it like so. There are men that have definitely dated women with fake asses. Hell, it exists in Hollywood.
Shit. I look at it like this: it's your body, it's your.
Well, it's
choice.
your body, it's your choice.
It's whatever. Like, if you messing with shorty or whatever, and she come to you, she's like, you know what? I don't really do the gym thing. I just want a BBL. You can't be mad.
Right.
It's her fucking body.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's her self-esteem that's on the line, not yours. For example, me with my public image, I'm like, I would never cuss on social media, like on Twitter. I don't want to tweet any cussing words because that is me. Right. I'm not going to say generalize and say niggas should not cuss on Twitter.
Right.
Nigga, do what it's your fucking Twitter.
Right. Hey, I'm not mad. Kyrie saying like he think he don't want to say nigga, but
exactly.
Hey, don't. That's the only thing we got. I was mad I couldn't talk about that because don't take that from us, man.
Because now it's a term.
That's all we got.
It's a term of endearment now. Like you, my nigga.
Yeah, that's all we got, my nigga. Don't take nigga from us now.
We took something bad. And
they gentrified a lot of things from us. Don't let them gentrify nigga.
Yeah.
We took that from them so we can have it.
Yeah.
Don't take that away from us.
So
how you gentrify niggas? Bro, still love Kyrie though. That's my nigga though.
That boy handles crazy.
I don't know if you feel away from me calling him a nigga. Well, he will.
He definitely will.
Kyrie, I love you, bro.
Will.
I grew up off of Uncle Drew. I'm gonna get your shoes one day, but don't take nigga away from us. That's all I did. But back to Kevin.
Kevin just needs to understand that when he talks to these women, that he's speaking from his personal preference, not everybody's. Cause when Kevin does that, and women be like, niggas are dusty. Now I understand women are not the person talking about me.
Niggas are dusty. Some niggas are dusty.
I mean, yeah, I know they're not generally talking about me,
hey,
but I'd rather him.
I might not be fresh as I used to be, but one thing you can never say about me is I'm never dusty.
Yeah.
Okay, I stay clean.
I'd rather him not add more fuel to the fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just next woman he speak to on his live or whatever, whether she's 30, 40, 22, or 12. I need him to understand that everything he said to let them know that this is my preference.
Right.
I can't, because he keeps speaking for the entire group of men, black men especially. And I'm like, dude, if my shorty wasn't my shorty, she would probably think and be like, yeah, motherfucker, this is how you think too, huh?
Well, look, at the same time, I hate to keep playing devil's advocate because I care less about Kevin Samuels.
Oh, yeah.
Us as men have dealt with a lot of times when women like generalize niggas in one box. But like when niggas ain't shit, or like all you niggas are the same.
Because
it's like no, we're not.
You right, but it is because a nigga has empowered them to do so. A nigga has put them in that position to do such thing.
That's a fact.
For example, the way
it's y'all fault why I keep being in the friend zone. It's y'all fault why I don't get texts back. It's y'all fault. Let me stop playing.
For example, if I was to use my shorty the way she's treating me experience, I would say, goddamn, every single woman on earth loves a man.
Mm-hmm.
They're in love with a man. They treat a man like oh my God. But if I was to say that, some nigga gonna be like, bitch, speak for your fucking self. Cause this little motherfucker right here giving me fucking problems out the ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, Kevin, if you don't like women with fake hair, you don't like women with lashes, just say it.
Nah, go ahead, my bad.
Oh, you good.
Nah,
I was passing you the baton anyway, so you don't play devil's advocate.
I got a text. I was like, what happened? Like, some smoke was going on? But what you was saying?
Oh, I was just saying that he just needs to stop generalizing everything he said and make it seem like he's speaking, like he's like all black men came together, had a vote, and we said, yeah, Kevin Samuels, you're a representative. You talk for us.
All I'm gonna say, well, first of all, I'm tired of niggas always speaking for me, for one. for two, I'm tired of women always like putting niggas in one in one group. And three, I'm tired of me always have to try to defend us niggas, and every time I'm always in a good path. A nigga ruins it for me, and I have to give up and be like, you know what, ladies, I'm on your side. Niggas are trash.
But bro, don't even try to defend niggas. Just try to defend yourself.
Oh no, yeah, I'm at that point.
Matter of fact, don't even try.
I gave up on dating for a while.
Matter of fact, don't even try to defend yourself. Just go roll with the punches, and if somebody give you the opportunity,
nigga, I'm a punching bag at the moment.
Oh shit, damn, boy, you about to be flatline.
Yeah,
but
I'm chilling.
But
I'm not shooting my shot for a while. I'm on the bench. I'm the coach. I've been helping people get into relationships for years.
Shit.
I've been the nigga. What? I'm Chris Paul. I'm the assist man.
But getting women are easy though. That's stupid easy though.
That's what. That's what he said.
Bro, no, literally.
That's what he said.
Listen. Here's what I'm speaking from my personal experience.
Ooh, wait till the friend zone next week. Go ahead.
For men who are generally like me.
It's a sneak peek. Go ahead.
90% of you getting a woman is confidence.
He got the sauce.
90% of you getting a woman is confidence. 5% is your personality, who you are as a person.
Well, I got that.
3%, I guess you could say 3% is about what you do actually have. And the other 2% is about, I'd say 1% is about what you're going to have in the future, because obviously any woman that gives you the chance of date probably wants to have a future with you. Mm-hmm. And then the other 1% is just controlling your fucking dash. That's really just know when to shut the fuck up.
Control my dad? Oh!
Just when I say control your fucking dash, just know when to shut the fuck up.
Because
when you're going to date a woman, what I've noticed is that
you gotta be careful what you say.
Not even
that's certain thing like my nigga, like she should.
Not even just that. I hate when people say
niggas shoot they shot and say the stupidest thing.
Exactly.
I saw somebody yesterday say something like what they said. They said I'm gonna be like Cole because I'm gonna crash in your place tonight. I'm like, why would you say that?
No, not even that.
She wasn't feeling that at all.
Not even that. Let's just use real life experiences that I've had and I can pull on some of my friends. When you go to a party, when you go to a club or whatever, and us as men, we don't notice anybody because we don't know that women notice you. Us men, we just scan. First thing we walk in the room, first thing we gonna see is where the hoes at, and then first thing we do is we look at some ass. We like, she got a fat ass, she got a flat ass, she got a big stomach.
I am MC Hammer. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
She got a small
head. This one brother cannot deny.
She got a big head, so we just scan the room. Women notice you, and once a woman notices you, because women they gonna take in everything. They're gonna be like, I see him, I see his posture, I see his hand gestures, I see if he smiles, if he doesn't smile, I see if he's the loud nigga in the group, if he's the quiet nigga in the group. Women notice. Women notice all of that, and what they generally do is, once a woman has noticed you, and for example, using one of my friends' experiences and using one of my experiences, if they're in a group of friends or whatever, all of a sudden that friend group kind of opens up. Right. You're able to make eye contact with her.
Right.
And fellas out there, if you ever make eye contact with a woman, you gotta blitz that. You gotta approach her. And when you approach her, if you're with a group of friends or she's with a group of her friends, whoever you with, my nigga, walk up by yourself.
Oh, by the way, in a group of friends, there's two things you want to avoid as far as being the two type of niggas you want to avoid being. What? The where my hug at nigga, and the who mans is that nigga.
Thank God I ain't never been none of them niggas.
You got
Thank God.
I was that at one point in time in high school because I was friendly. It was once.
Could never be.
It was once.
Yeah.
But enough is enough.
Yeah. So back to the conversation.
I made her pay too.
Oh fuck.
I made her pay. See, it was in a jokingly fashion.
Yeah.
But recently, it was in a jokingly fashion. So we were joking around. But
back to that conversation.
I made her pay.
Back to that conversation, then we could jump back to Kevin Samuels.
Of course. No, this relates regardless.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
This relates because it involves women either way.
Yeah. When you're taking that initial walk to a group of women, a group of beautiful women, I need niggas to understand that first and foremost, you don't like any one of them. You're probably attracted.
You don't like any one of them.
You're probably attracted to all of them, and that's why I even told my shorty.
You never know if you really like them for real until you actually get to know them.
Exactly.
You just attracted.
You're just attracted to every single. You might be attracted to every single one of them. Now, you got single one out in the group. Mm-hmm. Taking that walk, because I've taken that walk 1,000 times. Mm-hmm. B, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry I said that, but your boy has. I've taken that walk 1,000 times, and that walk. That
Don't
strut,
worry, she knows.
That strut you doing.
You got the sauce, my nigga. She knows.
That strut you doing is like you're a runway model. You're being judged as you fucking walk. So when you niggas walk, I need y'all to have. I know a lot of y'all don't have great posture, whatever. I need y'all to work.
I'm trying to fix it.
I need y'all to work on having great posture, having better walk, whatever the case is. Just know that walk is gonna make or break you, and then not make or break you, but that's a lot of proof of your confidence right there. Take that walk by yourself. You get to the group of women, don't say nothing outlandish. Like I said, control your dash, less is more.
That will determine whether or not you're the cool guy or you're the whose man's is that.
And not even this. This is what I need niggas to understand, that when you walk up to a group of women, you gotta greet every single body. Like, including the guys. You like, what's up with y'all?
Hell yeah.
And then you single out whoever you want. You're like, hey, can I talk to you for a second?
That will set the tone of who you are.
That's just the tone. And then
I know that. I've done that before.
And then not even just that. After you talk to him, after you get a one-on-one, because some women would, if y'all made eye contact, more than likely she will want that one-on-one.
I've done that in college and in the lobby a few times.
All you gotta say is, hey, my name's Travis. I seen you. Can I get your number? And that's literally it. That's literally all you gotta say. And if she gives you a number, if she doesn't give you a number, if she thought you was a different type of nigga, whatever the case is, when you're leaving that friend group, make sure you tell everybody bye. You're like, all right, y'all, see y'all again. One, you showing everybody that you have the confidence, you're supremely confident in yourself. Two, the woman you did not get with, her friends gonna be like, this bitch is tripping. So you've just made yourself an option for all the other women in that group.
Right.
Out of a group of 5, a nigga like me, I know I got a chance with 4 of them.
I'm jealous.
I got a chance with 4 of them.
I'm the wingman. I'm the assist man.
I don't never need no assist right there, but
I know,
from
but just in case.
From there, I'm butter.
I help people.
From there, I'm butter. My shit is never grits. I'm butter.
Hey.
Pure butter.
Hey, I'm the slingshot.
So you always want to make sure that you represent yourself in the best of light. Represent yourself in the best of light. So when you walk up there, you say what's up to everybody, say bye to everybody.
If I see an opening off the glass.
if the one you singled out didn't give you her number, just understand that her friends gonna start wondering, and they would have been like, if he doubles back at me, I'll give him a chance because she was tripping.
The people love me, just not really cuff me.
Yes, man, yeah.
Hey.
But Kevin Samuels.
I'm a black man. You never cuff me.
But to Kevin Samuels,
You cannot cuff me.
Please stop generalizing your statements, your thoughts, your personal feelings for all of us. Because you got some niggas in the doghouse, man. Because some niggas agree with your theories.
Well, if you think that's bad, you don't want to know who A-Verb is.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
You don't want to know what that is. Again, I'm a Battle Rap fan. Trust me. And the worst part, I kind of agree with some of A-Verb's points just because I've been hurt before. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I want to agree with those things. Like, A-Verb would get you divorced in like 6 months.
Shit, but I don't know who that is. So
you don't want to know.
So tell me some more of your thoughts on Kevin Samuel and his encounters with women.
Look, all I know as far as Kevin Samuels is that I just don't like how he the way he had this conversation with women and tried to tear him down.
Cause he feel like he has success, so he always try to speak from up.
He feel like he has leverage in the conversation.
Yeah.
And whatever little point that he asked him, so what do you want in a man? Okay, so you want to be married, right?
Yeah.
But that little point, you gotta have that little point at least, right? But if you can't have that little point, then how are you gonna have this and this and this and this? But we all aren't sure about everything.
For example, I'm glad you kind of said that, because I think I watched one of his most recent ones, and he was talking to this chick on live, and she had a tongue ring. I think she's from like DC or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a tongue ring in, and he was like, "You want to get